Hello everyone, I'm Harold Meij, President and CEO of New Japan Pro Wrestling. The novel coronavirus pandemic has drastically affected the entire world for the last few months, including all of us here at New Japan Pro Wrestling. As you are likely aware, New Japan Pro Wrestling has not staged an event since February 26th, and we are not actively staging events at this time. We at New Japan Pro Wrestling know how disappointing it is to have to cancel events, and I personally would like to thank all of the fans for their continued support in these challenging times. As such, I would like to take this time today to talk to you directly to explain the actions we have taken over the last few months and to present a roadmap to live events returning. This spring, events in the New Japan Cup, the Wrestling Dontaku, and the Best of the Super Junior tours were cancelled. And we have regrettably had to postpone the Wrestle Dynasty in Madison Square Garden to 2021 as a result of the ongoing pandemic. This was an unprecedented step for New Japan Pro Wrestling in the 48th year of our history. While we were left with no sensible option but to take these actions, they were not undertaken lightly. Not only were countless fans all around the world left disappointed, but so too were our wrestlers and our staff. Obviously, New Japan Pro Wrestling incurred significant financial losses with these decisions as well. I cannot overstate how painful these steps have been for us and me personally to take. That said, there are three reasons why New Japan Pro Wrestling has elected to cancel or to postpone so many events, and why we have not, to date, engaged in so-called empty arena matches. The first and foremost reason has been to protect the health and safety of our wrestlers and staff. When broadcasting matches free of spectators for broadcast online, even if we take all the possible precautions to maintain the safety of the venue and do all we can to ensure the staff and the wrestlers are healthy, the fact remains that safety is by no means guaranteed. Data has clearly shown high levels of infection within the cities like Tokyo, and therefore we believe that to stage events, even in empty arenas, involves a level of unnecessary risk. The second reason for the event cancellations is connected to the ability to use the venues. Many venues in Japan are run by the municipal and/or prefectural governments, with their management deciding to forbid events from taking place in a bid to combat the coronavirus. Additionally, as the pandemic has escalated, these venues have closed their doors even to empty arena presentations. Since New Japan Pro Wrestling does not own or operate venues of its own, this has led to many cancellations. Lastly is New Japan Pro Wrestling's corporate social responsibility. New Japan is an industry leader, both in Japan and worldwide. With that position comes a great responsibility. As a global society holds a magnifying glass up to us, it behooves New Japan to act to the highest possible ethical standards. We are currently living under a national state of emergency declared by the Japanese government, and have been strongly advised to exercise the maximum of self-restraint when it comes to our activities as individuals and as a business. To hold even empty arena matches in these circumstances would reflect badly on ourselves and our industry, and we will not trade our reputation as a positive force for social good even in the wake of harsh economic realities. It is the goodwill that we have fostered with our audience, our partners, and society that led to Wrestle Kingdom 14 this year becoming a tremendous success, allowing us to continue operating in the black. That goodwill must be protected at all costs. There are also positives connected with an extended time away that should not be denied, as our wrestlers who'd put up their bodies on the line so consistently for so long in order to entertain thousands have now had the chance to rest, heal, recharge, and get ready to come back. That said, we have not taken this as a time of rest. Our wrestlers and our staff at New Japan Pro Wrestling have continued to give their all to present content to fans designed to bring happiness in an unhappy period for many. New Japan World's Together project, presented in conjunction with our partners of TV Asahi, have seen original variety shows, documentaries, and interviews, joining archival content with the new English commentary, including the free presentation of Wrestle Kingdom 14, the G1 Supercard and the Royal Quest, and much, much more. New Japan World content continues to be an overwhelming hit with the fans around the world. Our hard-working merchandise team has not allowed the pandemic to affect the rate of new goods being developed, with new title belt, waist bags, wrestling gear themed boxer briefs, all of these being a huge success. Last month, our new global website, the Tokon Shop Global, launched, allowing all of this great merchandise to be shipped directly to consumers in 33 countries worldwide. Similarly, the New Japan Collection app and official English homepage have only increased the level of content being offered as the pandemic has taken hold. Even with no live matches being broadcast, New Japan World subscriptions rates have not fallen significantly, and online sales of our merchandise have been extremely positive. That's a testament to each and every one of your fans that have stuck with us even in this crisis. You have the gratitude of every single New Japan staff member and our wrestlers, as well as my own deep appreciation. Thank you very much. As for the future, the first step for New Japan returning to action will indeed be empty arena matches with no fans in attendance. This step will be taken when, and only when, the state of emergency restrictions are lifted, the number of new coronavirus infections declines, and when matches can take place in a properly disinfected and safe settings. Once these conditions are met, matches will be held in Japan as well as in our Los Angeles dojo in the United States. The next step after that will be to begin welcoming fans to attend events. For this step to be taken, our wrestlers and staff will undergo rigorous health checks. In addition, fans will be subject to thermographic temperature checks upon entry. Masks will be compulsory, and venues will be thoroughly disinfected and properly ventilated, with the elimination of smoking areas, for example, and spaces will be left between the seats to comply with social distancing. Although this means that our venues will be half of their usual capacity at first, we will be taking the absolute maximum of due care to ensure your health and safety, and look forward to welcoming you once again to our matches. All over the world, there are countless people who have been afflicted directly or indirectly by the coronavirus pandemic. I count myself among them. It is in times like this that the power of professional wrestling is needed more than ever. For over 48 years, New Japan Pro Wrestling has given millions the ability to forget their troubles or the strength to tackle them head on. We have given comfort in tough situations and inspired the courage to step out of them. I want to say emphatically that we will not be beaten by this disease. Times may be tough, but I urge every professional wrestling fan to join together and overcome this challenge. New Japan Pro Wrestling will be back soon, stronger and prouder than ever. Thank you very much.